Welcome to the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Let's begin with today's news headlines. You thought that Sunday night's thunderstorms were a doozy? Well, at least 4 low-country homes were struck by lightning during the storm. Though there were no reports of injuries, 2 of the strikes were in Beaufort, 1 in Bluffton, and 1 on Hilton Head Island. Now, the storm dumped more than an inch of rain as it passed over the low country, but it was the light show that garnered most of the attention. The legal troubles for Ryan Manigo continue to deepen. The suspect in the murders of 6 family members in their home in Green Pond has had additional charges tacked on to the murder charges for stabbing family members from ages 7 to 101 and then setting their house on fire. Besides the murder charges, Manigo is now accused of criminal sexual conduct with a minor, kidnapping, and incest. He was again denied bond in a Colleton County court. Well, the head of the Beaufort International Film Festival, Ron Tucker, got the entire cast and crew to secretly shoot a film last year about the origins of the Gullah people that's now running at the International African American Museum in Charleston. The film is called Seeking, Mapping Our Gullah Geechee Story, and explores the roots of the Gullah culture through the eyes of a child journeying through the Sea Islands. The movie was directed by Julie Dash, whose Daughters of the Dust was filmed on St. Helena Island. Well, new census data shows South Carolina was the 3rd fastest growing state in the country last year, behind Florida and Idaho. Now, the state added 90,000 people between July of 2021 and July of last year, with 4,400 of them moving into Beaufort County. We're also getting older. Jasper County has the largest increase in the country in its median age, up now to 46.3. Thanks to the booming Sun City and Margaritaville areas, Beaufort County's median age, half younger, half older, is now 48 and a half years old, while South Carolina is now one of 17 states where half the people who live here are over the age of 40. And finally, naming a new baby is a ritual as old as having them. So what to name the newborn? Well, family names are still popular, and there are other names that the Social Security Administration keeps seeing from the parents of newborns. In 2022, Charlotte, Olivia, and Amelia were the 3 most popular girls' names, followed by Ava, Emma, and Harper. The most popular boys' names were Noah, Liam, William, James, and John. For more information on these stories and many more, please check out the media sources listed on your screen. And remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And check out our website at WHHI-TV.com. And if you have a news tip, story idea, or even a cool weather photo, well, just send it to us. Email it at news@WHHI-TV.com. And now let's check in with Justin Jarrett and sports for an update.
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Lowco on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports.com. Not much happening on the last night of July, but we do have some coaching news from around the Lowco, starting with a legend coming out of retirement and switching locales for the first time in his illustrious career. Longtime Jasper County and Ridgeland-Hardeeville hoops coach Jeremiah Faber will return to the bench as the head boys basketball coach at Whale Branch Early College High School, just 4 years after he stepped away from the Jaguars with a career record of 560 wins and 265 losses over more than 3 decades. Faber has won 11 region titles and took the Jags to the state title game 3 times in 2016, 2018, and 2019, but that championship ring is the one thing that has eluded him, and he'll try to chase one down with the Warriors, who returned a talented roster left when bright young coach Antwaun Wade was hired at Midland Valley following his only season in Seabrook. The USCB Sandsharks also announced a coaching hire Monday, naming Savannah native Tarika Harris the next head coach of the track and field program. Harris was a standout at Johnson High School in Savannah before taking her talents to Marquette University, where she was a 7-time Big East Conference champion, and her name still dots the all-time performance list for the Golden Eagles. Harris most recently was a graduate assistant at Southeastern University in Florida, where the Fire claimed the men's and women's Sun Conference titles, and the men won the 2023 NAIA national title in indoor track. For Lowco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Lowco.
Maria has our hot forecast once again. Maria?
Thanks, Robyn. Yep, so taking a look ahead, we are going to have more storms on the horizon. Also, the temperatures are going to start to go up once we get into the weekend. So taking a look at Wednesday, it's going to be partly cloudy with scattered thunderstorms throughout the day, but should be clear by the evening. Hillman's going to have a high of 86, a low of 77. Bluffton's going to have a high of 87, a low of 44. And Beaufort's going to have a high of 87 and a low of 74. The sunrise for Wednesday is going to be at 6:38 and sunset's going to be at 8:19. Taking a look at the beach tides, high tide's going to be at 10:22 a.m. and low tide's going to be at 5:29 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week, a little bit into the weekend. Thursday, it's going to be sunny in the morning, but then we are going to see thunderstorms throughout the afternoon and into the evening. Highs in the 80s, lows in the 70s. Come Friday, it's going to be cloudy with heavy thunderstorms throughout the day and continuing on into the evening. Highs in the 80s, lows in the 70s again. And then come Saturday, it's going to be cloudy with some thunderstorms in the afternoon, but then it should be clearing up by the evening. Highs in the 90s, lows in the 70s. That's it for today. Let's head it back to the desk.
Coming up after the break, Scott Whitaker will join us from the Coastal Conservation Association of South Carolina. Stay tuned.